Have you ever stood in the quiet before a massive storm? The air is still, the world seems peaceful, almost magical. Right now, our financial markets feel just like that. Stocks are hitting new highs, everyone's celebrating, and risk seems like a distant memory. But what if I told you that this silence is the most dangerous sound of all? This isn't just a hunch. It's a warning from a book that predicted the 2008 crash with chilling accuracy. Schiff's Crash Proof. Today, we're going to uncover where to find shelter before the next big storm hits. Remember 2008? It didn't just happen overnight. It was a crisis years in the making, built on a mountain of excessive debt, wildly inflated asset prices, and what many called fake economic growth. While everyone else was partying, a few voices were warning that the foundation was crumbling. They saw that the prosperity was an illusion, fueled by cheap credit and a belief that the good times would never end. The markets looked calm on the surface, but underneath the cracks were already forming. The silence was simply the calm before the inevitable collapse. Schiff argues that we are seeing the same patterns today, but on an even grander scale. So, how do you protect yourself? How do you build a financial ark before the flood? Schiff's advice is counterintuitive but powerful. First, he warns against what everyone else is buying. Steer clear of overvalued stocks that are trading on hype rather than solid fundamentals. Be extremely cautious of debt-heavy securities, like certain bonds and complex financial products that promise high returns but carry hidden risks. And most controversially, he tells us not to blindly trust our fiat currency, the very dollars in our bank accounts, as its value is constantly being eroded by inflation and government policy. Instead of chasing fleeting paper profits, Schiff urges a return to real, tangible assets. The cornerstone of his strategy is gold and other precious metals. Unlike paper money, you can't print more gold. It has held its value for thousands of years and acts as the ultimate safe haven when financial systems falter. Think of it as your financial insurance policy. When everything else is falling, gold tends to rise, preserving your purchasing power. It's not about getting rich quick, it's about not getting poor. But it doesn't stop with gold. Diversification is key, but not the kind most people talk about. Schiff recommends geographical diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one country's basket. Look for opportunities in stable economies with strong currencies and sound policies, markets that are less correlated with the US. This spreads your risk and opens you up to growth in other parts of the world, insulating you from a crisis that might be concentrated in one region. By investing abroad, you're building a global portfolio that's more resilient to localized shocks. Finally, one of the most crucial elements is liquidity. In a crisis, cash is king. But not just any cash. Having access to funds in stable currencies or assets that can be quickly converted allows you to weather the storm and seize opportunities when others are forced to sell. When assets go on a fire sale, those with liquidity are the ones who can buy valuable companies, real estate, and other investments at bargain basement prices. This isn't about timing the market perfectly. It's about being prepared to act when the perfect moment arrives. It's the ultimate offensive move in a defensive strategy. So, as we look at the seemingly calm markets today, remember the silence before the storm. The principles from Crash Proof aren't about fear, they're about foresight. They're about making smart, deliberate choices now to protect your wealth and even profit from the chaos that may come. It's about not following the crowd off a cliff. This leads to the ultimate question for you. If everyone else is dancing while the storm gathers, where would you place your bets to survive before the collapse hits? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how to navigate these uncertain times.